The Luger Handicap is race number 9, another horse that won from a wide gate in the Derby in 2015. Barrier 12 is where he jumped from. Righteous Doctrine gets the shadow along for the first time from Barrier 12 with Martin Hiley. Zhang Yin had excuses on his debut behind Kingsfield, gets the inside gate here. Flying Murty with the blinkers on. Uncle Steve with the hood going on, disappointing last time out. Circuit Hassler is a winner over the 1400 metres, his only win in actual fact. Planet Star goes up in class after a positive win from the front last time out. Barrier 2 for him. Happy Force having a good year. 3-time course and distance winner. Superstar up in class as well for a last start course and distance win, beating Diamond Legend. And down to Good For You, who was behind Right Choice last time out, finished 4th at form reads well. Circuit Hassler and Good For You have been up at Chung Fa within the last month. Second last, Speed Map Prep.
Right, Andrew, Planet Star, Flying Bonus, Happy Force. They all like to go forward. Perfect Buddy did go forward last start, but that might have been a one-off. Potentially they could sit in with him. Good old Uncle Steve's come up with Barrier 4 here. I think they'll be a little bit more patient this time as opposed to last start where they drew gate 1 and they were handy, but he didn't find at the end.
Happy Force has won 3 of his last 4. He's got a change of jockey now. We've got Victor Wong from a wide draw, likely to go forward, but Planet Star will keep him honest, there's no doubt about that. He's going nicely though. Invincible Missile got an interrupted run last time down the straight and did flash home late behind Right Choice, so it wasn't a bad run from him. Change of jockey there as well. Joe Moreira aboard Invincible Missile, so he's going okay. And Superstar, another one that ran really well at his last start. He was a winner as well. Sylvester de Souza rode on that occasion. He'll keep them out. Barrier 11, so just got a bit of an awkward draw, but comes in with a lightish weight as well.
All right, so plenty of winning form to dissect here. We'll start off with some of it. Planet Star out in front on this occasion. That's where he stayed. That's Chairman Lowe, the grey behind, who was probably favourite for this race, but he ultimately holds off Union Swiftness.
He'd been running over a lot longer, Planet Star. They put the blinkers on him for this debut, and there was a lot of money on him. He was absolutely punted, this horse, Planet Star, and he held on nicely enough. You can see Chairman Lowe, again, he hasn't won, but he's been running some pretty good races. They leave him alone in front, which I can't see happening because Happy Force is in there. This is going to be a bit trickier for him.
It is. He won well there, you're right though. But yes, he's become a better horse since they've been leading with him. If they sit him in and then it ends up being a bit of a sit-dash, that does go against him.
All right, that's Planet Star. Happy Force, who we just mentioned then. Give him some competition, certainly in the early part of the race, and possibly the latter as well. 3 from 6 this season so far. Yeah, Barrier 13, though. He's
a nice son of Piero, and he's handled the rise in Class 3 well. He's got the extra weight off his back this time with Victor Wong, and he's a sit-and-steer scenario, so there's plenty in his favour. I don't expect him to be too far away.
No, yeah, the only query is he has had the sole lead. He did idle here at the end, as you can see with this horse. I think the jockey got a bit of a fright there towards Keith yelling at the end, didn't he?
He's very lucky, to be honest.
Yeah, but so he could have won by more. I suppose that's the question.
Yeah,
like he's, as you say, from a wide draw. Just how much petrol he has to use up early.
All right, OK. More winning form here. Superstar will take a check on. This is in a lower class. This is Class 4, but I don't think Class 3 is going to necessarily be beyond him.
No, this is a good quality Class 3, isn't it, with a number of last start winners and a couple of horses that probably should have won at their last start, but let down with a good turn of acceleration here, 22.32. He's reeled off a 22.46 and a 22.47. 3 times he's run fast final sectionals from 4 starts, so he's a nice ISG and only going to get better.
Yeah, I think he's going to run a really good race once again. By Snitzel, we saw Snitzel go for a big price last night in the sale, and look, he's going well. He's got the horse going nicely, Tony Miller.
That grey guy Dragon, probably didn't run his race there, but it's come out and won since as well. He was a fair way behind him. All right, who do we look at next? Good For You. Didn't win, but still ran well with Uncle Steve. They're putting the hood on. Probably not a big surprise. He just looked to get a bit worked up, Uncle Steve, and Perfect Buddy too.
Yeah, look, I made Good For You a horse to follow at this race. I thought it was a really good run. He got really well back. He came down the outside and hit the line very strongly. He's got Barrier 5 in this occasion, but he is normally a get-back runner. He'll come up a good big price again, 25 to 1. I've got him in the numbers once again. This is obviously a bit harder for him, but I thought it was a good run. Uncle Steve, as you mentioned, second up itis, obviously got him.
For me, the low barrier and riding him early is what got him, and that completes to second up itis as well, because he tired in the end. But first up, they snagged him back and he ran a real cracker, and then they drew a good barrier and they pushed him early and he didn't cope with it. So, as you say, the hood's gone on. I presume, even though they've got a good barrier, they'll just grab a hold again.
All right, OK, that's Uncle Steve. Invincible Missile, the last one we'll have a look at, but more winning form to throw into the mix from his his first start. This is his trial coming in.
Wasn't the most attractive trial. He was on and off the bridle a lot, but at the end of it, he did just keep finding, and we've seen him on race day. He can be a horse that's a little bit lazy. First start, he was quite good from the gates and got into a nice position, but his next few, he's got a fair way back, but he's got a big turn of acceleration. And this is a horse, Paul, I would have thought can win in the class.
Yeah, definitely. I thought he's got a really good turn of foot. And we saw that he got blocked a couple of times in his last start, hit the line very strongly behind Right Choice, which is a good form race as it's turned out to be. So I'm going to stick with him over Superstar. I think they're the two main changes for me.
All right, here's the favourite, Paul. He goes on top.
Yeah, 10 to beat 11. They're the two that I quite like in this race. Two nice young progressive horses coming through. So I went Invincible Missile to beat Superstar. I'll put Good For You in as well, off a horse to follow. And Defining Moment, he went a really good race at Sha Tin. Didn't go so well at Happy Valley, but back to Sha Tin here. He'll be another one at some pretty big odds. 10, 11, 14, 12, and I'll go exotics.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Invincible Missile to win this race from Xian Yin, who I thought ran really well first up behind Kingsfield. Hardly off the bridle the last 100. The former British galloper, who was called the Night Porter, liked his run first up. Superstar and Uncle Steve, 11, 2, 10, 11, 2, 4.
I've got the same four numbers in actual fact. I've put him on top though, Xiang Yin, so make sure if you've got a chance, go back and have a look at that. Tommy Barry rode him, yeah. He was three-time winner for Mick Shannon, Xiang Yin. He gets barrier 1 here as well with Sha Tin. Flying Murty, Paul, noticeably absent from your selections.
Yeah, I gave up on him, mate. He had every chance last
Blinkers
time.
on, good barrier?
Yeah, look, he had every chance last time. He's finished back. He might be a Morning Glory.
Winning Endeavour comes back to Sha Tin. I think that's a positive for him too.
Yeah.
All right, OK, that's race number 9. One more race to go, race number 10 plus all the best bets. That comes up next.